So I remember in the last podcast, I actually talked about how I can witness my depression, my anxiety, my anger. Essentially, Advaita Vedanta actually goes a step farther because there is no duality. It's non-duality, it's oneness. I would love if you could elaborate on this transition from separation to oneness.
Yes, you have put your finger on a very important issue. Advaita Vedanta is oneness. It is not difference. But the interesting thing is that the first step to understanding oneness is to create an apparent distinction. Why this is important is, see, we are so mixed up with our bodies and minds. And when I think of myself as Sarvapriyananda, I basically think of this body and what is going on in it, my first person experience. But that which is the reality is one undivided existence consciousness space. Now to jump from here, this body-mind idea, to the reality as existence consciousness space, it's a big jump. It cannot be done directly. Why it cannot be done directly is because we are already so deeply convinced that I am a body, I am a mind. So the first thing that has to be done is to unconvince ourselves, if I may put it that way, to show us that we are not really this body, that we are not really this mind. That's why Advaita Vedanta spends a great deal of energy in the first step towards oneness, which is actually a kind of two-ness, the first step, that I am the witness consciousness, and the body and the mind and the prana and the intellect, memory and the whole personality is an object. The subject and object being different, I cannot literally be these objects. And there are things, there's a table and something on the table. They are objects. I'm aware of them, but that doesn't mean I am them. In one sense, they do exist, but that doesn't mean I am the table or the bottle of the table. Similarly, I am aware of the body. I am certainly aware of the mind, and I use the body and the mind, but that doesn't mean I am the body and the mind. Once this is done, Advaita can now proceed. What has been done so far? In technical terms in Advaita, this is called Tvam Padartha Shodhana. Who are you? Or who am I? An inquiry into that nature. And then I find that I am awareness. Earlier I thought I was a body. I am this change, this light. Earlier I thought I was a bundle of thoughts and feelings. I'm still aware of the body. I'm still aware of the mind. But I am awareness, aware of the body and mind, quite distinct from them. But this is still dualism. Philosophically, this is very close to an very ancient system of Indian philosophy called Sankhya. Also, the philosophical basis of the school is very popular even today, the Patanjali's yoga. So these are dualisms. There is consciousness and all that is apart from consciousness. And they stop there. But then that's enough. You are pure consciousness. You are trouble-free by yourself. Why concern yourself with what the body-mind is? Advaita says, no, the problem has not been completed. The solution is not complete yet. Solution requires unification. Solution requires a complete explanation of not only what I am, but what all this is. So the next step is oneness. The oneness can only be achieved by showing that this world and the body and the mind from which I saw my separation, they're actually not separate. How can you do that? We will see. I mean, that's what Advaita gets into. One more point here. Somebody might ask, wait a minute, stop right there. The whole point was to go beyond separation. So the separation, that I'm the witness consciousness, this itself takes me beyond separation. According to Advaita Vedanta, it doesn't. It doesn't. And the Upanishads say, Dvitiyadvai bhayam bhavati. From the existence of an other, from the existence of a second, comes the sense of fear, of anxiety. Notice, our sources of anxiety, fear, and indeed attraction, temptation, all of that is the second. Is something apart from us. If I am one with something, that I am not scared of myself, nor am I particularly tempted or attracted by myself. I am not a source of anxiety to myself. But something apart from me is. Until we transcend dualism, the other, there and established non-duality. Why non-duality? What appears to be dual, what appears to be another, that is actually not another. It's actually myself. That's why it's called non-dual. That the other is appearing to you. Nobody can deny. The world is appearing to us. Body is appearing to us. The mind is appearing to us. Experiences are happening to us. No, who can deny it? Whether you're a philosopher or not, this is a philosopher. Even the most radical Advaitin cannot deny that these experiences are happening. This is a direct experience. How can you deny it? But the understanding of what these things, that has to be worked up. And when you realize all these things are an expression of yourself, not different from yourself, then alone oneness is established.